Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. Let's have a look at the Super Extreme Quest for Meruemu. And then this is the character from the Hunter x Hunter collaboration. And this character has a lot of interesting things going on. For one thing, his quest is no continue, so you can't use orbs. And then every chest that you get once you beat him will give you a drop. So that's kind of nice, except it's a very difficult quest. And then another thing is that the character as a 1 luck is not very useful. He does have no gravity barrier, but it's tied to his luck. And then the higher his luck, the more effective that no gravity barrier will be. And then according to like tests that I've heard from JP players, the no gravity barrier does not really work until it's like luck 80 or something. Otherwise, it will just be like as if the character did not have no gravity barrier at all. So basically, the character is kind of unusable until it is a max luck. And then there are some other things, like the no gravity barrier becomes super no gravity barrier, so it gets the speed up. And then the strike shot is made more powerful as well. It has like an additional blast at the end of it. So you really want to make the max luck of it, or you don't want to work on it at all. And then I am in the second camp. And then the reason for that is because, well, I have a couple of reasons. One is that I have no good characters, hatcher characters for this quest. As we can see, there are damage walls and warps. And then the only hatcher monster I have with that double null ability is Miroku. And then she's water, so that's, you know, eliminates her. I do have some drop monsters, but they are all like 1 luck. So the most drops that I could get probably is going to be 3 per run. And then, so that means 33 clears. And yeah, it's no continue, it's a difficult quest. And yeah, I'm going to skip it. But I did beat it the once, just so I could show you the video, let you know how it works. And then also so I can get the 5 orbs for the clear. But yes, as we can see, there are pairs of enemies. And then if we take down the pair in the same turn, then they will be gone. Otherwise, one will revive the other every turn. So we do need to take them out. And then also in every stage, we see these boots. On the enemy's first turn, they will go into counterattack mode. And then if we hit them, we will get speed up, and then attack up. And then that will really help us do damage to everybody else. Okay. And then, yeah, we see the drones up there at the top. They will shoot out warps. And then I've heard of some teams that will use null damage wall drone breakers, like Freya, I think it is. And yeah, you can bring her. You can make her a 90 luck if you get enough hatches of her. And if you get rid of the drones in the first turn, then you can eliminate all the warps, and then that will let you use characters with just null damage wall. And then if you take down the cheetah guys, then the damage walls will go away. So, but yeah, you really want to bring characters with both null damage wall and null warp. And actually I was very intimidated by this quest, because I didn't have any good hatcher monsters, and so I was wondering like how difficult it was going to be. I put together this team. First I'm using Nirvana. He is a bounce with both null damage wall and no warp. And then he's my only fire character, so he's the only one with the elemental advantage. He has a barrage shotgun bump combo, which is very concentrated. It can do good damage. But one of the better reasons to use him is for his strike shot. Every time he hits an enemy, he will shoot out a piercing spread shot. And then he was the first character to get this piercing spread shot. Before him, it was like Susano or Royce, and they would shoot out shots every time they hit somebody. But they would not be piercing. With Nirvana, they are piercing. So that's good to, you know, take out these little guys in the same turn. And then we see these new characters, these laser robots. They have the weak point in the center of them, so only piercing attacks are going to do extra damage to them. So that's a good reason to use Nirvana. My next character is Daikokuten, another bounce with null damage roll, null warp, and they have the chain lightning bump combo, which also hits in the center of enemies, so that can also be good against the laser robots. And then they have a strike shot, which is the shoots the missile and then eliminates gimmicks. But I don't think I use it in this quest. It's probably better not to use it. You want to move around so that you can hit your teammates and then the boot and everybody else. And next up, I'm using one of my favorite recent characters, and that is Kanan. She is the latest Dark Colossal monster. Also bounce with null damage roll, null warp. She's got a very strong bump combo, the, what do you call it, the marking laser. But there are some laser barriers in here, so it won't do great damage. And then she has a, becomes a pure strike shot, which is very, very strong. High speed, high damage. So that can be good to clear a field of little guys. Or if you get rid of all of them, it can do good damage on the boss. And then my friend is Kiss Kill Leela, and she's one of the best... oh, nice timing there. She's one of the best characters for this mission. Another bounce with null damage wall, null gravity barrier, null damage wall, null warp. And then she has the plasma bump combo, which is actually pretty strong for this mission. I was kind of surprised by how good it was. And then she has a hit everybody meteor, which can be good to set off the boot guys. You kind of still want to hit the boot guys though, even if you hit them with a bump combo, because you won't get the speed up otherwise. And then she also has a healing strike shot, which charges up the first tier every 8 turns. And I recommend using that very often, because there are lots of very highly damaging attacks during this quest. So Kiss Kill Leela is definitely my MVP here. Alright, so second boss stage. This one's difficult because a lot of the guys are packed very close together. But of course, first thing I want to do is hit one of the boot guys, get the speed up and the power up, and then hopefully my consecutive bounces after that will take down some of the pairs of the little guys. Let's use a Nirvana strike shot and get all those piercing triangles out. And then his speed is already very high, but his speed goes even higher, so that's more hits. And yep, we got rid of all the little guys. And Nirvana I've always really, really liked. I never got a chance to make the max look of him in the English version, so I'm very much looking forward to doing that here. Okay, there goes stage 2. Okay, and last stage. And again, everybody's packed in together, so it's difficult to get at all of them. And then this first turn, the boots are not in counterattack mode, so they won't give me the attack up. So I'll just try to get into a position here. Alright, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, there we saw Daikokuten's chain lightning take down that laser robot. It was the first target, so we got lots of damage there. Alright, Kiss Kill Leela strike shot is ready, but we're going to save that until we take some more attacks, take some more damage. Yikes. Let's hope we survive until her next turn. Alright, so let's hit the boot. Yeah, almost. Yeah, the main reason why we want to take down all of the little guys is to prevent damage to ourselves, basically. We can also, do damage to the boss just fine if we hit the boot and then go in there. But just to make sure that we survive, we want to, take down the little guys as much as possible. And then, even if you don't take them all down in one turn, it still might be worth taking down 1 or 2 of them, because that would mean fewer attacks on you. Alright, so let's use Kanon's Become a Pierce Strike Shot. And then the count for the strike shot is pretty high. I think it's like 24. So it takes a long time to charge up. But that means that the multiplier to her speed and attack is much higher, so it's very powerful. And I actually like that her count on her strike shot is so high, because she has another ability where she, her attack and then her bump combo becomes stronger if she becomes a chick by going onto the magic circle. And then being a chick, she can't use the strike shot, but if the count is so high anyway, there are many turns where she can't use her strike shot. So yeah, I think that's a good design, the number of turns for her. Okay, so we're just plugging away. We're trying to get rid of all of the little guys as we do damage to the boss. And then we were able to take down the drone, the lower one. So that means fewer warps, but more importantly, that means less stuff around the boss, so we can get at him more easily. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Alright, so just us and the boss. Let's hit the boot, let's grab a heart, and let's do some damage to the boss. Okay, decent. Alright, and then 3 turns left until the boss's ultimate attack. Okay, grab the heart there too. Okay, 2 turns left. Whoops, regular bound there, but let's see if it works out. And yes, okay. Alright, so that was Meruemu, and yeah, it's tough, and I don't have the characters, and I don't have a good max luck, so that's going to be the only time I ever play it. But hopefully that was helpful, and maybe not as difficult as some previous collaboration Super Extreme quests. Okay, good luck with that, and we'll see you again. Take care.